That was weird. I don't know what's up with my computer. Feels bad, but we are still in the finals right here. Still an intense matchup between both teams. Still waiting it out because we are in sudden death. ASP Nation down 2 players. Elf Crew down 1. ASP they've been waiting on this right here. Elf waiting on it as well. Keep in mind ASP is in the lead. If they do win this next matchup, they will be moving up to the finals, or not to the finals, to the semifinals. But both teams still waiting it out. Now both teams so far, they did have their initial trade-offs for this match right here. However, now that it's sudden death, now that there's not really any time limit pressuring them to push on, any time limit pressuring them to finish up this game right here, we can see that they're not really wanting to push in. They're going to try to maybe wait for the other team to become impatient, wait for the other team to push themselves into this one location right here. ASP really want to finish up this game right here. They really don't want to go to a rush because it could be another 3 rounds of just waiting around, sitting around. So they rather sit around for a single round to see if they can do that. If that is not the case, we'll have to see what game number 3 is going to be like. ASP, they want to get these final few kills on Elf. Elf wants to get these final few kills themselves, but Elf is not really going to try going for them. Elf is going to be a bit more defensive about it, stay back, and hope that ASP just peek out into a open position that they can kill them from. Looks like they do have a bounty hunter, sniper, and 2 assault players on Elf team. It's actually a pretty good a comp they still have set up. Meanwhile, we still have assault, and an assault. So a lot of assault that they would have to deal with. So it could be still very risky for Elf to rush in. It actually is very risky for Elf to rush in, especially since if they lose this match right here, they're gonna get taken out. However, we do not know exactly what is gonna happen and how long this sudden death will take right here. Elf does have the slight advantage. They do have the extra player, but both teams are still just going to be battling it right now, trying to get those kills. And we finally do have another kill from Elf on ASP Nation. That does make it 4-2. One more kill. Winty peeking out, maybe trying to group up with his teammate a bit more. Looks like Elf is getting a bit more aggressive. They know that ASP is on the ropes. They know that there's only 2 more players left. They are starting to push up a bit more aggressively. Rabbit, he has the suppressor, he has the KOG. ASP probably expecting him to push up as well. He's going to be trying to go to the side, maybe try to get a different angle on these enemy players, see if he can find anything. Looks like that's not going to be the case. He will be able to get to the top part of the building. No, he does spot one though. Rabbit picking up a headshot on Winty, and he only needs one more kill to finish up this game. One more kill for Elf to stay in this match right here. But Zeos, we don't know if he might clutch this right here. It's 1v4. Will he be able to handle all the pressure, all the weight that is on his shoulders right now? He's staying back, but it looks like Rabbit is able to quickly take him out. Rabbit being aggressive is the deciding factor of this match right here, and Elf Crew is able to win that match right there. Alright, I did turn off my my noise gate for my computer, so at least for my microphone. So my microphone should always be on now. That could be a good or bad thing. Bad thing is because this microphone's, I personally think it's very, very sensitive. So if I do actually stop talking, you'll hear my computer. It's very low. You might not hear it too much, but you still can hear it. Also, I do apologize for crashing 2 times. I disabled my overclock on my computer because apparently it's not stable when I'm streaming. At least today it's not. It's usually stable, but I might have screwed with something. I might have messed it up. So I do apologize for the disconnects. However, it looks like we are still good. We are still able to stream. We were able to see the finisher of that match as well, so that was still quite interesting. And as we are going to be getting into our next match very, very shortly, we still do have a giveaway going on our YouTube page. All you need to do is type in #quarter into our YouTube chat. That is still going on. All you need to do is type in #quarter for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5, guys. If you guys are on Mob, of course, you guys are on Twitch, do not worry. There will still be giveaways later on today for those platforms as well. So you still have plenty of opportunities to win credits for Modern Combat 5 today. But right now, we still do have our YouTube one going on. We will be drawing the winner once we have we will draw the YouTube winner once we do have the winner of our matchup right here between these two teams. Alrighty guys, game number 3 between these two teams. We have Elf on the red side, we have ASP on the blue side, and we do see ASP picking up the first blood for the first round on Rush. If you guys have never seen the Rush game mode, or you never decided to try it out yourself, if you like to dominate nubs in team deathmatch, well, Rush is a bit more, I would say it's a bit more competitive type of game mode. You have to be a bit more tactical about your plays. Really need to work as a team. Think about how you're gonna do stuff and not rush out into the open like American Sniper did, getting taken out right away. ASP starting off this round very strong, having all their players still alive, only one player left on the enemy team. If they are able to keep all 5 players alive, they'll have a massive amount of intel to use for this next round. Nell spotting that intel on the ground. Is he not going to pick it up? It's right behind him. Nell, what are you doing, sir? He just walks past the intel. Maybe he picks it up on his screen, but it's still there for mine. Nell looks like he knows there's a person around the corner. Looks like ASP also was able to capture that relay. Doesn't matter at this point what will happen. Nell probably should just try his best to stay alive. He knows he's going to lose this round. If he just waits 10 seconds, that's going to be it. It looks like he knows that might be the case. He spots someone's foot. Zios goes down. Another kill for Nell right there. That does give him some intel. And he also does get to keep his perks since he did survive. However, round 1 does go towards ASP Nation. Now let's explain this game mode in depth like I was going to do a bit earlier. So this game's kind of like a search and destroy. However, for the objective, it's not something like one team plants a bomb, one team tries to defuse it. It's one team, or both teams could try to capture the control point, the single control point on this map. If they are able to control it, they will have the advantage. They'll get constant intel, which is like a currency you could use to buy perks in game. Now the perks in game can be things like extra range, extra accuracy, extra HP, or even extra damage. And it does last over rounds, so the longer you stay alive for, the more intel you have, the stronger of a soldier you can really be. You can get extra damage, you can get extra accuracy, extra HP, all those can combine, and you can be a very strong person while doing that. Anyways, looks like we do see quite a bit happening right here. ASP starting to lose quite a few other members. However, ASP is able to capture the relay. One thing that could be very critical, even though they are behind by a bit. Oh, what are we seeing right here? He's trying to switch to his RPG, trying to take him down. Not going to be the case. Or next, he might want to stay back, especially since he did die last round, so he won't have as many more perks. But he does know it's a 4v1 situation. He has 26 seconds to try to stop and capture that relay back. But it looks like he might not be able to do it. He does spot one. He knows he's around the corner. However, they know he's here as well. And now it's the battle of who can get this kill first. It looks like American Sniper is able to rush around the corner, pick up the kill, and wipe them out. The score is now tied 1-1. Elf crew having the advantage, having the extra perks from not dying last round against ASP Nation. Let's see if ASP Nation is able to overcome this right here, or will Elf crew take it? Another match. ASP staying back. They really do. They have been capturing the objective. That is one thing that they have. I think they've been doing quite good. ASP, they've been going for the objective. They know how much extra intel it can give them. They know how very crucial it is, especially for the time limit right here. Now the question is, will they be able to do it again? We do have one more player on the relay. Looks like Elf knows that's the case. Looks like they're going to be trying to send someone under Asuka to use the concussion grenades to take them out. But they don't know exactly where on the relay they are. Asuka just throwing his grenades into random locations, and now looks like the pressure is going to be on the Elf players to push in these final 40 seconds to try to capture this relay back. ASP having it captured is going to have the advantage. They can now just wait it out. They get all this extra intel for waiting 40 seconds. I think they get about 10 intel every every 5 seconds. It's some large amount of intel. I would need to actually double check exactly how much myself, but it is a very, very good amount of intel that they are receiving for their team. It will help them out for the next round as well. And since they also do have all their players back, it's very, very good. Tanaka picking up a kill on Nell, picking up some more intel from that as well, picking up another on Rabbit. He's going to be a decked out soldier after the end of this round, and it looks like ASP is going to be able to finish up round number 3 with all their players still alive, with a ton of extra intel to use, and this will give them a very, very massive advantage against Elf Crew right now. Elf Crew is going to have to think of something really, really smart to actually counteract this, to actually somehow take out ASP. If ASP maybe gets a bit too cocky, if they maybe slip up, we don't know if that's going to be the case or not. We'll have to see how Elf decides to do this. If I was on Elf's team, I would maybe try pushing up a bit more, try pushing into an area that you could defend that really a bit more. It looks like Asuka is in an okay position. You can actually shoot through those small little gaps in the glass, so it's not like that glass is it's not like it's impassable. You can actually shoot past it. However, it does take very, very accurate precision. Now looks like they know that they are trying to capture the relay this time. Heliot wants to push up. However, he knows that there's some players under there. He doesn't want to get sniped from a player on the bottom. He doesn't want to get hit by a concussion grenade. But it looks like he's going to actually go for the risk, throw some concussion grenades himself on the staircase so they can't push up. And now it is up to the clock. Will he be able to capture this right here? He's going to be pulling out the COM 4. And we see Zias just pushing in, continuously getting kills with the Firecracker. No one contesting his strength. And being a very super soldier, especially with the extra HP, extra damage he does have with that weapon. Now there's only 2 players left on Elf against all 5 players on ASP. They need to do something right now, or else this game will be all over for Elf, and Elf will get taken out. Asuka will need to push in. American Sniper will need to push in. They have 10 seconds to do something about the relay that was captured. I don't think they realized this would be the final round for them, and looks like this game is going to be done and over with, as ASP is able to just hold that relay and secure the final round. That does put them ahead. We do see someone with the Nova armor. That's actually the first time I'm seeing the Nova armor in this kind of competitive mode, which is quite interesting to see. It does give you better accuracy from using the full armor. But yes, that will be it. ASP Nation will be moving up to the semifinals for today, taking out Elf Crew 2-1. Alrighty guys, we are going to be drawing our YouTube giveaway winner in just a few short moments, so we're going to give it about 30 more seconds for you guys to type in hashtag quarter into our YouTube chat for a chance to win those 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. We are going to be getting into our next match very shortly. Let's actually switch over to our brackets so we can see what has changed and what has happened so far. We were on the quarterfinals right there. We did see ASP Nation taking out Elf Crew and a very intense final rush match, and we do see the results of that. ASP Nation moving up to face Armed Sisters in the semifinals, which will be going on right now. And since we are on the semifinals, we actually can start our next giveaway for today. Our next giveaway for today will be on our Mob Crush page. All you need to do is head over to our Mob Crush page. Make sure you do type in hashtag semi on our Mob Crush page for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5 starting now. I will actually post the links for the Mob Crush page on other platforms as well, so you guys can head over there. It's mobcrush.com/modern_combat5, but there should be a link in the chat from the Nightbot. You can type in !mobcrush in our YouTube chat to actually have Nightbot commented out. I still need to link Nightbot to Twitch, so I'll probably try doing that sometime. Soon if I can, to make it a bit easier. Anyways, we are going to be waiting on game number 1 between ASP Nation and Armed Sisters to get set up. As soon as it's good and ready to go, we will be getting right into it. Our first semi-final match that we will be witnessing for today. Alrighty guys, our winner for our YouTube 500 credits today is going to be, holy emoji, what is this even right here? I can switch over to it. It's gonna look quite interesting. But I can't read your name. It's a lot of emojis, man. Man, why do you gotta use all these in your name and in your... But congrats, emoji. I'm just gonna call you Emoji Man. or fancy lettering man. I think it's actually Kanta, maybe. Kanta, but with really, really fancy letters. Congrats. If you are still here, please post your dog tag into the chat. Post your platform into the chat as well. He is here. Hey, he did comment. All you need to do is post those 2 things, and you are good to go. Congrats on being our YouTube winner for today. If you guys did not win, just make sure you do head over to our Mob Crush. We are doing one right now. All you need to do is type in hashtag Semi into our Mob Crush chat for a chance to win 500 credits. Please don't just spam in Mob Crush though, guys, or else I will put it on slow mode. I don't think anyone wants that to happen. But yeah, all you need to do is head over to our Mob Crush page, mobcrush.com/modern_combat5. We will be doing another giveaway right there, right now. At least we're going to be having people enter the giveaway, not doing it. At least drawing it. We are waiting on this next match between Armed Sisters and ASP Nation to get set up. As soon as it is good and ready to go, we will get right into the match. Well, we do have one thing to say. I was gonna get in the match, and apparently they were too eager to start, so they started when I was unassigned, and since I was unassigned, I was not able to get in the match. Feels bad. Anyways, we will actually be doing a custom match right now while we are waiting on these two teams to battle it out, Armed Sisters and ASP Nation. But we will be getting into that right now. Since they are battling it out, we don't care for Mobile Strike. You see, guys, I get ads. I have to struggle with this as much as you do. And apparently this is not closing off. So, you know, maybe they want to lighten up on the ads if they don't want their viewers seeing these ads as well. Let's get into this right here. We're going to create a match. If you guys want to join, the passkey is going to be ESL123. Let's actually try to mirror the match they're playing right now. They're playing on Team Battle Rooftops. We're going to go on Team Battle Rooftops of our own. Let's see if we can finish up before them. So, guys, if you want to join up, the passkey is going to be ESL123. I will start this relatively quickly because I don't want to wait too long. They probably will finish first, but we'll find out. If you want to join, guys, feel free to do so. Alright, let's pick a team. There we go, there we go. Nice, nice. Alright. We're gonna wait until, even if it's a 2v2, I will start it off. But we will have some more people funneling in as this does go on. We got a third. Can we make it a fourth? I want to join one of these teams. They really want to be on my team. There we go, a 2v2. We're going to start this off with a 2v2. There's still going to be plenty of spots to join up, so if you want to join up, feel free to do so, guys. We are waiting on the match, at least the first match between Armed Sisters and ASP Nation to finish up. I really wish I was seeing the match, but I joined the game. I was unassigned, and I got put on one of the teams. So I can't actually play for the teams. I need to be spectating. Anyways, what should I do right now? I could, I know how you guys love this gun a lot, and I'm saying it sarcastically. This is probably one of the most. Why am I using the scope on here? I don't even know. This is probably one of the most interesting guns on this. Jeez, I can't even. What is this zoom right here? Times 10, times 12. I think this is a times 10 scope. I really don't like using these kind of scopes. I personally like the times 4. Alright, no worries though. We'll see if I could use this to its full potential. Maybe not full potential, but I'll try to use it. There's a guy back there. He shot my decoy. Was not this brightest guy in the box, but you know, I know where he is. I could pre-fire. They have a sniper somewhere. Is he on there? It's kind of hard to see with this fog. And there we go. My team's doing everything for me. I'm trying to be a pro and get kills with the device. What are you doing up there, man? I don't know. You let me walk right past you. You could have killed me quite easily. There's gonna be some guys on the side of the map, maybe. Let's zoom in. Oh, I used my perk already. There we go. We're gonna be. Oh no! Oh no! I was gonna get that guy right there, but that guy was behind me. Did not realize. All right. I'm gonna try to save my perk a bit more. It's every time you aim in with the sniper, it will use it. So it's like I just use it right there when I aimed in. The thing is, you do get it every time you respawn instantly. Oh, never mind. It's not like Berserk or the decoy that reappear. That concussion grenade was very well timed, especially for my spawn. Holy heck! All right. Let's put a decoy down there. Oh boy, that's, you see, you gotta trick them all, make you think you're in that one spot. Now I could actually go on the side. I could be the one guy to stay over here while they all go to the top looking for me. All right, we picked up that guy. Is there anyone else over here? Anyone else near the roof? Don't spot anyone just yet. I still have 9 ammo with the device. That should be plenty. Plenty enough. I'll put my decoy down right there. Or why is it not putting it down? Hello, decoy. Decoy. Okay, decoy doesn't want to work. Is my other decoy still up? Maybe. That's still quite odd. And these guys are all on the bottom. Oh, wait, this guy's not on the bottom. This guy's not on the bottom. No, I thought that was my teammate. I saw the green name, but it was actually a dead teammate behind him. So that didn't work out as well. I know, guys. Haxor's a Vice noob. Man, I know. I'm such a good player. All right. Does my decoy work now? My decoy works now. I don't know exactly why it was not working before. It could have been that there was still another decoy up and active. Which would be surprising that they didn't shoot it at all. I saw the guy. I didn't aim in on him fast enough. That's my problem, though. Bottom? Let's see if anyone's down here. Hello, man. There we go. Picked up that guy, SVG, but there was someone behind me. No worries. I don't like using the ×10 scope. It zooms in too much. Also, what is this spawn right here? I don't know, but thank you for the kill. Hey there. I can't zoom in close range with the ×10 scope, apparently. If you guys are joining the stream right now, if you are just witnessing a custom match, we will be getting into another tournament game as soon as Arm Sisters and ASP Nation are done with their first match. We couldn't get in the first match, sadly, because some things happened, but it does not matter. We will have time to get into game number 2 as soon as it does get up and hosted. In the meantime, we are just doing a community match. If you guys want to join, the passkey is ESL123. Apparently, I can't aim a Vice with the ×10 scope when they're that close to me. Haxor, you are such a noob. I know. I'm trying to find these guys, but I don't know exactly where they are. They were spawning kind of close to me. You are too close to me. I can't aim weapons that you need to tap the screen for. I really hate these kind of weapons so much. I hate these weapons so much. Can I knife you? Sure, that counts, I guess. This guy's gonna be coming around the corner. Let's use this as a meat shield. Okay, I don't need to do that. There's still so many guys over here, though. Alright, there's a lot of guys on the roof. Nope, I can't zoom in fast enough. Oh, it's not that I can't zoom in fast enough, just my aim's terrible. Alright. We only need 2 more kills. I'm barely part of that at all. My team's been carrying me. I'm actually going negative right now, you know. Let's try to... That wasn't a headshot, apparently. I thought that was a headshot. It was close to being a headshot. It did a lot of damage. But we did win, because my team carried me. Thanks, team! Thanks. Look at that. American Sniper, 24-10. He is the true MVP. And it looks like we might actually also be done with this matchup before Armed Sisters and ASP Nation are done with their match. But that could also be because they're actually playing a bit more defensively. They're playing a bit more slower than we are. However, we should be able to get into this next match between the two very shortly. If you guys are joining in right now, we are just waiting on the next match between SP and Armed Sisters to get set up. We are also doing a giveaway on our Mob Crush page. All you need to do is type in #Semi on our Mob Crush page for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. We are just waiting on this final player from Armed Sisters to join up. As soon as we have the final player in the match, we will be getting right into game number 2, a team battle construction site between these two teams for our semifinals. Armed Sisters did win game number 1, so they will have the advantage, and if they do secure another victory, they will be moving up to the finals already. Alright, we are going to be getting into game number 2 between Armed Sisters and ASP. ASP on the red side, Armed Sisters on the blue side. Both teams ready, just being very aggressive, ready picking up picks from both sides, and already see quite a few kills going to each team. It seems to be neck and neck at the moment. Deluxe picking up a kill, bringing the lead to ASP. However, as you see, Armed Sisters fighting back, trying to get the lead as quickly as possible, or at least trying to get the lead back as quickly as possible. A sniper battle going on between those two players. However, it looks like ASP winning that one out. ASP up by 2 points at the moment. Armed Sisters in a kind of bad situation. They are getting a bit more split apart than usual, at least from earlier, and it's not working out too well. They are still picking up some kills, however it's not as frequently as before, and we do see ASP having a 2 point lead over them. It's a mix between assault and sniper we've seen by both sides. We see people using the PR39, which actually has been gaining a bit more popularity. Usually you would see a lot more people using the weapons like the KOG in these tournaments. However, people have been starting to use the PR39 a bit more effectively, especially in the Blue Cups. If you guys did witness our Blue Cup last week, there was a team that just trucked along with the PR39. They just had it was a team that rushed at you with the PR. It was a very, very effective tactic. They ended up winning the finals for the blue. That aside, getting back into the gameplay right here, ASP still having the lead. Armed Sisters being a bit less aggressive now, deciding not to push in too much. And we just see Alex picking up another kill with a concussion grenade. Yoroi pushing up right here. He is able to pick up a kill on Helio right there. He does get a good position as well, separating the attention of ASP, being able to throw some grenades. However, they know he's in that area. They know that he hasn't moved. They throw a grenade back at him, and he does go down. ASP having the advantage right now, 5 kills. Armed Sisters needs to really think of something, really needs to not push out and get these, be giving up these kills to these ASP members, which they are doing. Zeos picking up a nice double kill with the PR39. Quite an effective tactic by him, pushing in as a group while the enemy team is distracted, maybe wanting to push out themselves. Just very, very effective at splitting them apart and destroying them. ASP still in the lead. Armed Sisters really does want to push up. We even do see the player on the side over here. He wants to peek this corner. However, he doesn't know exactly when he should. Hypex, he knows there's a guy behind that crane. However, he doesn't want to get sniped as soon as he does peek out into the open. So he's going to be not too aggressive about it. However, he will be looking for a perfect opportunity to actually push in from that one location. So, in this spot right here, just pre-firing down. Looks like they know he was in this back corner, at least for a brief moment. Putting out that turret just to cover that one back part gives Alexa an extra, like, I would say extra, not a teammate, but it gives some more cover as long as they don't take that turret down really quickly. And look at that, they even have sniper support from above, taking out another player. ASP pulling ahead by quite a large margin. 12-point difference between the two teams, and they're not going to be stopping there. Make that 13 as CS is picking up another kill with the PR39. Tanyaka picking up one as well. Yoroi trying to trade back some kills, trying to get some kills in return. Hypex picking up one. We finally do see some good return kills from Armed Sisters, but it's only after they have such a huge deficit in the score. If they were doing this earlier, they would have been in a much better situation. Tanyaka picking up another kill right there. He does get put at very critical HP, very low HP. However, he looks like he will have enough time to recover from that to continue on his spree. You do see some changes in weapons. One of the players switching to heavy. And we also see that massive 15-point lead from ASP is no more. At least it was no more for a few seconds. But look at that. Armed Sisters just coming back, getting these massive trade kills. Very effective for them, and they still have a chance. They still have a chance as long as they are able to keep on continue doing something like that in the next minute. ASP pulling out all the stops. They know that they need to win this match right here, but Armed Sisters know that if they win this match here, they would be moving up to the finals as well. Maybe the pressure is really on them. Armed Sisters now, if they aren't able to do it, they will have to fight ASP in a rush final, which might be very unsettling for them. It might not really go along with their playstyle too well, but it might actually, depending on the map that is decided. ASP only having a few players left, as a lot of them did get taken out. We do see Armed Sisters being a bit more aggressive, deciding to push in these final few moments. Picking up one right there, knowing that there's one more up there, trying to go for the kill. He is able to take out Axella and push into their spawn even more. So looking around, trying to find some more, at least trying to, or no, he wasn't actually trying to look around at all. He was just shooting the body, saying, we won this match, we're not going to let you do anything else. If Armed Sisters was able to come back just a bit earlier, if they were able to pull off those large amount of kills a bit earlier, they would have been the victors of that match, or possible victors of that match. However, they do lose game number 2, 44-47. ASP holding on another day. We will be going into a short little break while we are waiting on game number 3 to get set up. Also, before we do go into the short little break, make sure you do type in hashtag semi into our Mob Crush chat for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. We will be drawing it after this next game, so there is still plenty of time for you guys to enter if you have not already. If you guys want a chance to win those 500 credits, like I said, head over to our Mob Crush, mobcrush.com/modern_combat5, or you can just type an exclamation point Mob Crush on our YouTube page for a, it'll put up a link there, so it's a bit easier to get to. Anyways, like I said, short little break until game number 3 is up and ready to go. If you guys are just joining in right now, we are going to witness Armed Sisters versus ASP Nation in game number 3, at least as soon as they do have it up and hosted. I do apologize for the delay. We haven't gotten any match details just yet, but we do know the score is 1-1 between both teams, meaning they will have to face or play at game 3 to actually move up to the finals. If you guys are joining right now, if you haven't done so already, I recommend you head over to our Mob Crush page, mobcrush.com/modern_combat5, and type in hashtag semi into our chat. Why are you typing hashtag semi into the chat? Well, if you type in hashtag semi into our Mob Crush chat, you will have a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. That is right, 500 credits for a chance to win. You have a chance to win 500 credits in Modern Combat 5. All you need to do is just type in the hashtag semi keyword. And if you don't win on Mob Crush, do not worry, there is still another platform that will have a giveaway later on today, and that will be our Twitch page. However, that will be once we do get into the finals. We are going to be waiting on this on the final game between these two teams, Armed Sisters and ASP Nation, to finish up before we do our Mob Crush giveaway. So pretty much a one game worth of time before our Mob Crush giveaway is going to be completed. Now it looks like we do have our match password, meaning we will be getting into the game very, very shortly, and we will get right into the action between Armed Sisters and ASP Nation. Alrighty, game number 3 between ASP and Armed Sisters. Whoever wins this match right here will have the clear path to the finals. Let's get right into the gameplay right here, as we do have some stuff that has happened. Armed Sisters, being on the red side, already have lost 2 of their players. ASP in the back, just playing very defensively, do have 4 of their players still left remaining. And look at that, Armed Sisters just going for the relay as a team, able to capture that incredibly quickly, and now the pressure is going to be on ASP. Now this is something kind of similar to what ASP was doing themselves, just capturing the relay. However, Armed Sisters was able to get to it first. ASP trying to play maybe a bit defensively, forgot their original objective of capturing the relay. Now it's up to them to push up, try to capture the relay back from Armed Sisters. Armed Sisters, however, is not going to want to budge from this location. They have a good area to defend. They have a sniper in the back just covering this one area. Looks like their sniper does get taken out, so it is a 2v3 situation. Armed Sisters does spot one, tries to go in for the kill. Looks like they might have been a bit laggy right there. Gets taken out. And Armed Sisters actually gets taken down. Even though they had the relay, even though they had control of that, it doesn't work out in their favor. ASP is able to rush in and take them all down. Starting off with round number 2. Similar tactic as before. However, ASP is not going to let them take the relay this time. They're going to have a few more players over in the open, over in an area that they can try to contest the relay capture. Armed Sisters maybe wanting to capture the relay, however they do need to be careful about going out to the open. ASP picking up a kill on Yoroi with a sniper. Another kill from the snipers from ASP. One trade from Illy. Mercy knows there's a sniper around that corner. He really needs to be careful about peeking out. Tanyaka takes him down very quickly. Now it is a 2v4 situation, 4v1 situation, as Armed Sisters only has Illy left. Illy, the sniper. Will Illy be able to clutch this game right here, or will it be all over? Illy is at the end part of a grenade. He gets taken down, and that is another round for ASP. One more round and ASP will be moving up to the finals. However, I don't think Armed Sisters wants any part of that at all. They really do need to refine their tactics if they want any chance of winning this possibly final round. Both teams taking a somewhat similar stance, but we already see off the bat ASP picking up a nice double kill on Armed Sisters. Armed Sisters being down 2 players does put them at an immediate disadvantage. One thing that's also giving them a disadvantage is the fact that ASP's been alive for 2 rounds, haven't really been dying too much, so they do have the bonus of not dying. They do have the bonus of keeping their perks, so they're gonna have to really deal with that, and Armed Sisters doesn't seem very fit to deal with that right now, as they do have only 2 people left alive, and they're gonna have people rushing in to get this final player right here. HypeX not able to take out the final player rushing in with the judge, and he does get taken down, meaning this game is going to ASP Nation, finishing up the rush game mode 3-0. And now that this game is done and over with, it looks like we will have our finalists for today. ASP Nation moving up in our brackets, and we also had someone else just waiting on the brackets to move as well. Violence has been waiting for a team to face for a while. They did take out ASN First Action about 30 minutes ago, and they finally do know who they are going to be facing for today. Looks like it will be ASP Nation versus Violence for today's finals. We will be drawing our Mob Crush giveaway winner in a few minutes. Make sure you have typed in hashtag Semi into the Mob Crush chat for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5 on our Mob Crush page. We will be taking a short little break while this finals matchup between the two teams is getting set up, and we will be back as soon as we can. Probably with the Mob Crush giveaway first, and then with the game. But we'll see how long it actually takes them to set up the finals. Alrighty, it is time to do our Mob Crush giveaway for today. There were plenty of people who did enter on our Mob Crush page, but there will only be one lucky winner for today. And we do have that one lucky winner's name. Congratulations to White Dragon on being our Mob Crush giveaway winner for today. All you need to do is post your dog tag and platform into the chat. Congrats on being the winner. Guys, we are going to be getting into the finals match as soon as both teams are good and ready to go, as soon as they do have it up and hosted. I might actually have to host a custom game in between these two matches, as I do not know exactly how long it will take for them to get the game set up and ready to go. Also, guys, if you have not won on our Mob Crush page, do not worry. Our last giveaway for today will be on our Twitch page, and we're going to be starting that off right now as well. All you need to do is type in #finals to our Twitch page for a chance to win those 500 credits, at least the final 500 credits for the Red Cup today. Anyways, we will take another short little break while this is getting set up. And once we have the match good and ready to go, we will get right into it. Alrighty guys, it is finally time. I know that did take a while to get everything nice and set up, but we finally have everyone in the match for Violence, everyone in the match for ASP Nation as well. And it looks like we are just waiting on them to start the game. So once we have it, well, as soon as they click the start button, we will be getting right into our first match, a team battle scramble for our finals, Violence versus ASP Nation. Violence being the returning champions. If they win this one more time, they will be able to keep their fame. They will be able to keep their position as the champions. If ASP Nation is able to overthrow them, they will be the new champions. And it looks like we are going to be loading into our next game right now. ASP Nation versus our returning champions, Violence. Alright, let's get right into this. We have ASP Nation versus Violence for the final few matches of today. The final few, hopefully intense matches of today. We already do see some stuff going on. Violence picking up the first blood with the sniper rifle. Violence keeping some pressure on them. Kicking up that second blood as well with Lion's concussion grenade. ASP and Violence just like a sniper battle back and forth as they are just trading kills. Violence, however, picking up more kills. That's going to be 2 more for them right away. ASP battling back with the snipers as well. Sniper battle. This is what's going on right now. Violence Maria trying to fire back into this back corner. We do see Lion pushing up, being a bit more aggressive. However, he does get punished. He does get taken out for moving up there. ASP taking the defensive position in the back part of the map. Violence taking their own defensive position, but even though they have the lead, they might want to try to keep on getting some kills. They might not want to really put the ease on ASP right now. As long as they are able to keep the pressure, at least for the starting part of the match, as long as they are able to keep them suppressed for the beginning of the match, it's going to make it much more difficult for ASP to come back from the score difference. Maria wants to push up right here with the Dreadeye. However, it's going to be very risky to do. Even peeking out for just a moment, if an enemy Dreadeye is looking at their direction, they can get taken out. It wouldn't be the best thing to do. ASP still just playing very defensively, pushing up a bit more, maybe pushed up a bit too much. Vivi picking up a nice Dreadeye kill through the hangar, looking for some more kills. Odahu at the entrance of the hangar as well. Not really knowing if they want to go in or not. They just got the lead back. We did see ASP tie up the score for a brief moment. Lion looking around. Both teams just not really moving too much. This is going to be another one of those matches where we see very little action, but only and a flurry of kills at the end of the game. I feel like that could be the case. ASP. Tanyaka pushing up a bit more. He is able to get a nice shot off on Marina right there. He's going to be peeking a bit more. He does spot someone's helmet. Try and get the helmet on Odahu. Odahu's, however, his head might be a bit too small for that, and he does get taken down. Sam picking up a kill as well. We do see Sam spotting one more player. However, Tanyaka pushing up, getting a nice double kill on Sam. And that does tie up the score for ASP Nation and Violence. However, Violence is now going to be a bit more aggressive. Violence and ASP now kind of not in their standard positions as for camping as before. So we're going to be seeing a lot more kills in these few short moments. We finally see some of the players switching off the sniper as well. Maria spotting one out in the open. Zias goes down. We do see ASP Nation getting stuck in the back hangar, shooting down that recon aircraft. Very good for their team. Makes it a bit more difficult for ASP to actually recover and pick up some kills. Alexi actually getting that kill right there with the Dread Eye, or with the KOG, with a nice headshot. Violence still in the lead. 3 minutes left in the match. Trying to throw some concussion grenades over the wall just to be safe. However, they aren't actually hitting too many targets. We did see one target take some damage. Tanyaka, however, Tanyaka, oh no, nice peek by Tanyaka. He tries to push up a bit more. Vivi, however, knew he was coming, peeks out and is able to take him down. Vivi picking out and getting Zios as well. We see Violence losing one of their members, making a 4-on-5. This might be a good time for ASP to push up while they are down a member. However, we see ASP struggling so much taking down these Violence members, and Violence just getting a massive amount of kills that did increase their lead by quite a bit so far. Violence pushing up, trying to get out of that area as much as possible. We did see Maria using that Berserk. Does work out, is able to pick up the kill. However, ASP tying up the score. We do have a minute 30 left in this game, and that is plenty of time for either of these teams to actually take a large lead. Now, since we are tied up at the moment, it looks like we're going to see ASP be a bit less aggressive. Maybe I'm wrong. We do see Hia trying to throw those concussion grenades over the wall, trying to pick up some kills that way. Not able to hit any of those right there. However, we don't know exactly what is going to be happening in these next few moments of the match right here. Using that Berserk for the extra damage, stepping on a concussion grenade, getting a nice double kill on those players. Now it's up to Violence to hold this lead for the final minute of the match. If they are able to do it, then it will be all necessary to win game number 1 against ASP Nation. Violence, I like the tactics they have. They have one player, or at least a few players, playing defensively, staying back, getting those snipe kills from people who are trying to flank or just trying to look behind the spawns, that kind of stuff. And then you have those players who are just rushing ahead, getting massive amounts of kill. Lion trying to get the kill right there, peeks down. However, it looks like that wasn't the person that was in front of him. It was actually someone on the top. 3 kill difference so far. Vivi trying to pick up 1. He does take out Tanyaka, however, he does get traded off right away. Only 10 or 20 seconds left in this match right here. Sam going to be the only one respawning. They're going to be trying to push the respawn timer so they don't have to respawn as quickly as before. As you see, they're not trying to respawn if they do go down. It looks like the victory is in their sight so far. We would need to see 3 more kills by ASP to take the lead, or at least tie up the score, and that is not going to be possible, as we will see Violence taking the first victory against ASP 36-33. Even though that game did go to Violence, it was a very close match. So Violence might actually get dethroned here if ASP is able to put a bit more pressure on them, maybe push in a bit earlier and get some more kills. We'll have to wait and see for later on during our finals to find out what the final results will be. Anyways, we will be quickly going into a break while we are waiting on the next match to get set up. If you guys are joining right now, make sure you do type in #finals on our Twitch page, twitch.tv/modern_combat5, for a chance to win 500 credits for the game. Alright, we are going to be heading into game number 2 between ASP and Violence. Let's get right into this game as we have had both the teams loading in. ASP on the blue side, Violence on the red side. Seeing something we usually don't see, seeing a support class on Violence. However, he does get taken out quite quickly. But one thing interesting is, looks like he has instant respawn, and the fact that they have maybe 2 support players, they can respawn closer to each other. Very, very good tactic to use. However, that did just feed a lot of kills to ASP Nation, starting off this match right here. ASP feeling a bit more confident than they did last match. However, they still do need to be careful. There is still quite a bit of stuff that Violence can do to come back from this, and we already see that happening. Violence picking up 2 kills relatively quickly, bringing the score to 5-3. ASP not really wanting to push up a bit too much. They have the lead. There is no really reason for them to push in. However, Winty wanting to push up with the PR39, be a bit more aggressive. He's actually going to take a position down here with his teammate. Now, I don't think they have any recon players on this team right here. We've seen a lot more heavies, a lot more supports, and 1 sniper. Maybe the sniper going to be the only one who has surveillance capabilities, being able to find out where all these enemy players are. However, with Winty near the entrance, being able to cover that entrance is going to make it very, very difficult for Violence to actually get out of here alive. Never mind, Winty goes down by Otahu using the COM4 RPG. ASP still just taking their time. They are in no rush, especially since they do have the lead. They're looking around for some kills. Violence trying to do the same. However, Violence not really wanting to rush in. I feel like this might be a mirror of the previous match, where we did see a lot of kills coming in the final few moments of the game, but just near the beginning, near the middle, it was quite slow, with both teams barely getting any kills. We do see 1 player pushing in right here, at least from ASP. ASP being able to spot all these players on Violence's team. He's going to just be peeking every once in a while, just get decent idea where the enemy players are, and then he might actually want to push in right here. However, we do not know if that's going to be the case or not. Zios, he is on the bottom floor. Meanwhile, most of these players are on the top. He does spot 1. Does he not spot the one right there behind the box? I don't think he did. Oh, it looks like he might have. He tries to take out Otahu. However, Otahu secures that kill. Vivi on the top, trying to look for some kills with the sniper rifle. However, needs to be careful about other players on the top using long-range weapons themselves that could take him down in 1 shot. ASP still in the lead. However, it is only by 1 kill at this point, and it looks like Violence is getting a bit riled up, getting a bit more aggressive. We do have a player coming from the side. Who is this right here? They are going to be able to get a good angle. Sam decides to back off, as they did see 2 snipers on the top part of the map, and just take a bit more cover, be able to just peek out and see if there is anyone there. ASP looking for some kills. However, they're not really being able to pick off any kills. They're really just getting picked off themselves. My phone froze. That was weird. I'm lucky it didn't crash right there. But let's continue on. Violence having the lead for a brief moment. They could taste it. It's close. They know what they need to do. And now it's their turn to really try to wait out ASP. At least they're going to try to do something similar to it. Maybe pick up a kill and take the lead, then try to bait ASP into their trap, but we do not know if that's going to be the case or not. Violence looking around, looking for some kills. ASP Nation looking around, looking for some kills as well. However, we don't really see anyone pushing across from their half of the map. If we just use a line to split this map right here, we would be able to tell the difference between these two teams. And we finally have one of those people who would have crossed the line. Winty with the airstrike as well could use this quite effectively to get a lot of these Violence members out of the positions they are in. Winty does spot one. He does see Sam. Sam is able to survive. Vivi also does get shot at as well. However, he is able to spot where he gets shot at from. He is able to live, and he is able to relocate to a different area. ASP picking up another kill on Otuhu that does tie up the score once more. Only a minute 30 left in this match right here. If we keep the score tied for much longer, we might actually be going into a sudden death. And since it is such a large map, the sudden death can be quite brutal on it. ASP picking up one, but Otuhu quickly trading it back. No one wants to lose this match straight out. They might want to be going to a sudden death, but it's not going to be the most ideal situation, as it does put a lot of unneeded stress on the players. ASP picking up one more kill. If they're able to hold a single kill lead, even though it is only a single kill, they will be able to win this match right here. Violence not really running out. I was expecting them to be a bit more active, especially near the final part of the match, to get these final few kills. It looks like ASP was able to pick up another kill, bringing that lead up by 1. Violence now in a very tough spot. They need to be able to get a kill in these 30 seconds. Not able to do it. We do see ASP Winty picking up another kill, putting them 2 points ahead. Now the pressure is on. Violence needs to do as much as they can if they want a chance to win this game. Odo spots one in the back, takes him down. He's going to be probably rushing to the top as well, trying to look for this kill up here. Looks like ASP still haven't really backed off too much yet. Odo picking up one. That does tie up the score. 2 seconds left in this match. Will we see any kills in these final few moments? No, and it looks like we will be able to go to a sudden death on Vantage. Both teams know how dangerous this can be. Both teams are going to be staying back in their original locations and not really want to move too much, as they do feel safe here for the moment. The question is now, how long will it take for any of these teams to actually move out of their respective locations, or will we see one team decide to just rush around and be a bit more aggressive? One of the players have disconnected from ASP's side. This might put what the no speakable content? I don't know what happened right there, but you know, one of the players has disconnected from ASP. That will give them an advantage. We do see a quick trade kill between two snipers. Vivi being one of their best snipers, going down right off the bat. Not a very good pick, or not a very good player to go down right away for Violence. However, it looks like they still will know how to handle the situation even without one of their best players. Vivi gonna be they're gonna just be chilling in their spot, not really wanting to push up too much. A 3v4 situation, and you can kind of see what all these players are doing. Just the amount of snipers, the amount of long-range weapons we do see. Pre-fire from Zias, just trying to see if he could peek and pick off a shot on a player down here. Uses his berserk as well, hoping that someone's just gonna walk into those bullets. However, I don't think he's fooling anyone. I think he knows that there are people shooting at him. Sam not gonna be moving around at all. Are they drawing a face on the wall? I think they're drawing a face on the wall. They're kind of bored. They don't really have anything to do, and they know how long these can take. It is a sudden death, so it might take a lot longer than a standard match, because there is no time limit. Both these teams, if they wanted to, they could just chill here for the rest of the day, and it would still be valid. Even though I don't know if that would count as just throwing the match or something, but you know, it would still count as being a valid game, and the sudden death would continue on. At that point, it would be who crashes first, which it feels like we're going to be getting to that point, as we don't really see too much movement by either side. Axel trying to push up, trying to see if he could spot anyone else, not really getting lucky with that. Violence and being very cautious about how they are pushing up as well. They don't want to get sniped instantly or get headshot by a KOG. We do have one player taking a different position as before, at least being able to reposition multiple times just to get different angles of the map. Violence. They still do have the advantage. It's a 4-3 advantage. However, they're not going to try to utilize it. They don't want to push out at all. ASP doesn't want to push out at all. This looks like it's going to be a standstill for quite a long time. Question is, how long will this take, guys? Is anyone willing to place down bets in our chat, on our YouTube channel, Mobcrush channel, our Twitch channel? How long will it take for these two teams to decide, you know what, we're just going to end it now? The sudden death has taken too long. Why does sudden death exist, actually? I don't know. I feel like they should nerf it, because the unlimited time limit, it does not make it very entertaining, especially if it's going to be the same guys chilling in the same spots for who knows how long. Oh, we have some movement right here. Going next to the Tendo truck, deciding to push up a bit more. He might have been able to spot where the enemy players are, and the enemy players might be not focusing on him. Oh, you know, but the thing is, they do have a scan. The one player that they do have dead will be able to scan for players for them, so they probably did know that he moved into that back part of the map. He's going to decide to maybe just try to bait them out, try to make them move a bit more, and that's not going to be the case. We do see one player go down right there, and it's now a 3-on-3. Violence now have lost their advantage. Both of these teams, just a battle of wits. Whoever breaks first will be the first to lose this match. That's probably what is on their mind, and that's why they're not really wanting to move anywhere. We do see Violence just fooling around, just teabagging, just not really giving too much. They don't want to push in. ASP doesn't want to push in either. ASP is a bit more actually spread apart than any of these other players. And will this be the first person to break? Will this be the first person to push up? Being a bit safer by staying behind the glass. Very good tactic to use. We'll be able to move up into a position where they might be able to snipe a player from Violence if they do move up just enough. I believe this is the one person that has moved the most so far for the sudden death. Props to them for actually going around trying to be a recon sniper, trying to find out the enemy location, and possibly take them down. Imagine all of this could have been avoided if there was just one more kill in the standard team battle. if one team won this match, we would be just going on to the next one. Violence still just chilling back quite a bit. However, it looks like they're kind of getting somewhat antsy. At least Sam wanting to peek out, at least for a brief moment, to see if anyone was coming or if anyone was in that one position. Not the case right there. I really wish I could play, like, copyrighted music, even though that sounds bad. I really wish I could play, like, the Jeopardy song right now, because that is pretty much what is happening. Both teams not moving. We don't know how long they are going to move for, and this, for all we know, this can take a while. This could take a very, very long while. Axel pushing up a bit more, at least into a different location. Before was watching the opposite side of the map, might be able to actually get an angle on one of these Violence members from the position he's trying to take right here. Just really depends on where he peaks, but decides to back off. Violence Sam pushing up a bit more, at least pushing to a different location. That's all they've been doing though. They've been pushing from one side to the other side, making sure that they're not in that area. And if it's clear, they decide to just back off. Violence. They won't even move from this one spot. They're just staying. Same thing with ASP. Bets on how long it will take to finish up this game right here. We do see some fire getting shot off by Axela. But it doesn't mean any kills will get traded extremely quickly. Don't think that is going to be the case, as looks like Lion hasn't even gotten disturbed from his position. You do only see one player who was moving around, and the others are just still playing defensively. If I could bet money, if it was legal, you know, I would totally bet $5 that it's gonna take. Oh wait, what the heck? You know what? Oh, wow! I guess I lost $5 right there. I was gonna say I bet $5 that it's gonna take them 5 minutes to do anything, and it looks like right away, as soon as I'm about to say that, a kill goes to ASP. Their patience is benefiting them greatly. At least it did get them a single kill. If they are able to pick up 2 more kills, that will be it. And we will see ASP win a round. Both of these teams. Violent Sam taking a more risky peek around this corner. Looks like he did spot one, and this is going to be a firefight right here, unless Sam decides to back up. Sam deciding to back up after pre-firing into that one location for a few short moments, decides to check the other side as well. Finally have another kill from ASP, and they only need one more, probably giving them lots and lots of confidence for this match right here. All they would need to do is push in and take out this final player. However, this final player is a heavy player. They can be quite tanky, they can be quite hard to kill, and they can be quite troublesome, especially with all the Comp 4 ammo that the player might still have, but ASP will have to try their best to overcome and take him out. And finally, we do have it. ASP taken out Violence after a very, very long match between the two. Violence, patience wore thin. ASP seemed to still have quite a strong concentration. They were able to finish this match up with only 4 players. Actually, both teams had 4 players, as 2 of the players did disconnect during that match, making it a 4-on-4. Since we are done with that match right there, we are going to be taking a short little break. Make sure you are typing in #final on our Twitch page for a chance to win those 500 credits. We will also be checking out here, see if anything actually happened with our 3rd place match. Even though it is quite early, we did take some time to actually finish up that match right there. Before it was both teams taking their time with finishing up the sudden death. Now it's both teams taking their time for joining the lobby. So it might take a while for the final few members of Violence to get in this match right here. We do have 3 out of 5. We do need 5 out of 5 to begin, however. Our next game is going to be a team battle conversion, and that will be starting as soon as we do have our final few members in the match. we finally have some more players joining up the match. I do apologize for the very long delay. However, I'm not the one playing the game. I'm just the one commentating it, guys. If you guys are still in our YouTube chat, still in the Rob Chris chat, I recommend heading over to our Twitch page. Make sure you type in #finals on our Twitch page for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. I hope we'll start soon. We have one extra player joined the lobby, but it will take a few short moments, or at least I don't even know if it's gonna take a few short moments. They're pulling a sudden death, but in the lobby for me. They're gonna try to make this as long as possible, but we'll see how this all turns out. I do apologize for the delay. We are finally in a match between Violence and ASP. We are waiting on them to start this off, and it did take a while, but they finally were able to get into it. And we are getting right into this match. ASP starting off this game with first blood and second blood. Violence losing one of their players right off the bat, meaning they probably had a player join as a secondary and then have them disconnect because they weren't actually going to play on that account. But we'll see how this turns out with a 4v5 from Violence. ASP starting us off quite strong. Vivi spotting one. He did also spot one in the back as well. However, he did have the dread eye. He doesn't want to peek out too quickly. Just going to use his perk to see if he can scan over there. Doesn't spot anyone just yet. ASP, they had the lead at the start of this match. They still do have the lead right now. However, it's not as massive as before. Violence is actually picking up quite a few kills now, and they were able to take the lead right here against Winty. Sam pushing up from behind, trying to maybe get a nice backstab on the players that are all on the roof over here. He might get knifed. he is getting surrounded by 2 players. There is also a player under him that he does need to be careful of. Even if he does take out the player right in front of him that's fighting him with the pistol, he also does need to be careful for the person under him. Also for the person still on the top, he is able to take out Winty one more time. Lion taking out Axel, and now it is up to Sam. Sam, seeing all those players in that location, calling out to his team, letting them know exactly where they are, so it makes it easier for them to actually get the kills. Violence picking up some more kills, but we see ASP quickly trading them back. Violence taking the lead for a brief moment. Lion switching to the COM4, getting a nice shot directly on top of one of the ASP members, only needing 1 rocket to take them down. Either that they were raid damaged or just the rocket hit them directly, which would be quite good from them. You see ASP pulling out the COM4 themselves. ASP getting a nice double kill right there. Vivi picking up a kill in return. Zias picking up 1, tying up the score. Very, very good plays by Violence. Very, very good plays by ASP. At least to tie up the score, to try to keep the score as close as possible. Violence going in for the kill. Sam does know that there is one coming behind him. However, it looks like he wasn't able to get behind cover in time. Zias trying to get the kill right there, but Maria is able to take him out. Maria does go down as well. Vivi now pushing up with a pistol, still using the judge class. Doesn't really do too much. He is going negative right now, but it's only by 1 kill. So he still does have plenty of time to actually try coming back and change what the ranking might be. Only 2 minutes 50 seconds left in this game. Violence having a lead only by 3 points, but even if it is by 3 points, it is quite a good lead. ASP trying to find these players on Violence's side. Violence picking up, at least Sam picking up a kill with PR39. Lion getting taken down. Sam going down as well. Just massive amount of kills going towards ASP. ASP keeping this lead 28 to 37. Practically 9 points. With only a minute 30 left in this match, I feel like there's not really too much more that Violence could do in this situation. Demoralized by ASP's massive score lead, will they be able to actually take out enough players to take the lead themselves? Minute 20 left in the game. Only 4 more kills for ASP to finish up game number 1. And it seems like quite a simple task for them to do, especially with the massive score lead they still do have. And there we have it, ASP taking the first match, 50 to 41. Very, very slow game so far by both teams. However, we are slowly heading through this, however long it will take for it to happen. ASP now in the lead 2-1. If they win one more match, that will be it. They will be our champions for today. Man, these teams are wearing me out. Violence versus ASP once again. This time we have ASP on the red side, Violence on the blue side. Luckily, we were able to get into this match a lot quicker than before. Keep in mind, ASP does have 2 victories right now. If they are able to pull off one more, that will be it. We will see ASP be the champions for today, dethroning Violence. However, I don't think Violence wants that to happen at all. They're going to be trying... What? That was a baby crying in the background. But they're going to be trying all they can to try to stop that. ASP on the top, trying to look for some kills. Violence getting a very, very strange spawn. Otahu, he's going to be spawning inside of all these players right here, trying to go for the knife kill. However, he's not able to react fast enough. Zeos is able to take him down. My baby sister's crying in the background. That's sad. Feels bad. Getting back into the game, we do see Violence picking up some more kills. Nice wall bangs right there by Axela, getting a nice few kills for his team off that ricochet shot. Violence still many kills behind. Zeos picking up 1 kill with a ricochet shot there as well. Looks like ASP really has mastered the ricochet shot on this map. Does know how to utilize it to their best advantage. They are trying as much as possible to win this match right here. They know they don't want to get into a rush game mode, at least for the finals. So they're going to try everything possible to make sure that Violence cannot win this game. And they are putting the pressure on. Violence looks like one of their players did leave the game. Zeos picking up another kill on Vivi. Sam just looking around, looking for some kills. He does spot one. He is able to take Axel. Axel, however, is able to get that trade kill real quick. We see kills going back and forth. Faster games than any of the games that we've seen before in these finals so far. This is what we wanted to see. Some action between these two teams. And ASP is taking it straight to Violence this time. ASP is showing Violence that they could be champions as well. Axel picking up a kill on Vivi right there. We will see Axel also covering the staircase, so if anyone does try to go to the top, they will get taken down. Trying to shoot at an angle downwards to get a kill, not able to do it. Zeos, however, picking up a kill himself. Double the points right now by ASP. ASP just doing tremendously good after the previous match. Maybe feeling a bit more confident, maybe understanding this map's details a bit more than Violence does. Violence trying to get some kills themselves. Sam spotting one. Looks like Vivi was able to take him out for him. However, he was able to pick up a kill before he did get traded out right there. So ASP still in the positive. ASP hasn't really been losing kills at all. Axel spots one. Looks like he might have gotten a hip fire on that player. No, maybe it was registered on my screen. It didn't count as a hit at all. 20 to 30. 10-point difference between the two teams. Massive, very, very massive 10-point difference between the two teams. And ASP, the one with the 2 wins, is the one that holds the lead so far. If they are able to do that, if they are able to hold this victory right here, or hold the lead they have so far right here, they will be the champions for today. They will have dethroned Violence. Violence can be trying their best to stop that from being the case. Picking up some more kills, getting a bit more sneaky about this as well. And as you see, we haven't seen many kills by ASP. We do see 1 trade kill right there. But Violence is actually putting in a bit more work now. They're actually trying to make sure they don't lose this match, make sure they're not too far behind. And it's quite a good play by them. However, they still are being a bit slower, and it does still give away to a lot of these ASP members. Axel taking himself out with his own grenade. Unfortunate for him. ASP still has the lead. However, the lead isn't as large as before. It wasn't very, very massive. It was quite massive before, but now it's only down to 7 kills. Zeos spotting one. Maria pushing up with the COM4, taking him down. 44% HP remaining. Well, someone pushing up with the PR39, getting that kill right there. And we just see kills getting traded really quickly. Violence actually picking up quite a few right now. If they are able to pick up 4 more, they'll be able to tie up the game between these two teams and actually have a chance of winning this match themselves and bringing it to the tiebreaker. If you told me a minute or 2 ago that Violence was going to somehow come back, I might have not believed you. as the giant lead that ASP had has been getting whittled away, only down to 2 kill difference between these two teams. Violence knows that they can do this. They know they need to do this, or else it will be the end of their tournament career for today. ASP may be getting a bit too energetic, a bit too risky about what they're doing to try to get these kills. Witty picking up a kill on himself with a concussion grenade, and we do see Violence taking the lead once again, 41-40. Violence in the lead for the first time. If they are able to hold this for the remainder of the game, which is only 1 minute, another 2 kills for Violence, 3 kills for Violence as Vivi is able to pick up 1 more. 4 kills for Violence. Violence is putting the pressure on ASP. Maybe Violence wanted to do this all along. Lion pushing up is able to take him down. Lion's also going to be coming from behind and getting all these players over here. Lion does know there was a player there. Looks like his teammate was able to take him down, so he couldn't really do anything about that. 2 more kills to finish up this game right here. 39 more seconds. I'm pretty sure Violence will be able to pick up those final few kills, but we will have to wait and see. It is going to be possibly down to the wire, but no, Violence able to pick up the final kill, coming back from that giant lead difference and winning the game 50-47. Pretty Group 8 matchup compared to the previous ones for our finals for today. Probably the best finals matchup we've seen so far. However, we will still have more action-packed finals coming up. One more match, the final tiebreaker between Violence and ASP Nation. Will ASP Nation be able to dethrone Violence, or will Violence be our reigning champions once again? Find out once we do load into our next game, once the next game is set up. We are currently doing a giveaway on our Twitch page. If you guys want to enter, head over to our Twitch page, twitch.tv/modern_combat5, and type in #finals. We will be drawing the winner for that after we have our winner for today. Anyways, we are going to take a short little break while the next and final match for this Red Cup is getting set up. Alrighty guys, what might be the final match for today's Red Cup. Red Cup number 38 is what we are witnessing right now. Violence versus ASP Nation. They fought it out so hard in the past few matches, and they have gotten to this point in time. ASP on the blue side, Violence on the red side. Violence taking a kill on ASP. However, ASP had a kill of their own. Violence being down 2 players, ASP being down 2 players. Now, since this isn't a very long range map, it's not going to be as difficult for, it's not going to be as easy for them to stay back and try to camp it out. That's why we see a lot more heavy players on this area right here, a lot more close range weapons. Winty getting a nice sniper kill with the ricochet with the Dread-Eye sniper rifle right there. Odahu trying to push up, trying to get that kill right there on the player, trying to capture the relay. However, he's just missing all of his shots. He knows there's a person around the corner, tries to go in for that kill, does not get that. And I think he also has knife resistance, or else that player would have tried to get the knife. We see ASP doing the smart move, capturing the relay, but it doesn't really matter. Even though they had the relay captured, they were able to pick up that final kill and end round number 1. Violence maybe learning from their mistakes last round, will be able to pull something out of the hat this time. They're still just staying back, giving control to a lot of these ASP members. Tanyaka going down right off the bat. A very major player on ASP's team, just down right away. We'll have to see how this affects the rest of this game right here. Tanyaka was able to take down the majority of the team from the previous round. So with him out of the way, Violence probably feels a lot more confident than they were feeling last time. Violence starting to spread apart a bit more. We have Vivi peeking it out over here. He knows there's someone in that back portion of the map. We also have someone inside the building as well. He's going to be looking for some kills. Knows there's someone through that wall. Throws a concussion grenade. Does not able to do anything. Alright, gets a different angle. They're kind of like pincering in the ASP members. They have players on all sides. And now it is Violence with the advantage. A 3-2 advantage. However, even though that is the case, they still do need to be very careful about those sniper rifles. The sniper from Zios can be extremely deadly. A single shot can be it. And it looks like that will be it right there, as we see the Com 4 finishing him off, bringing the score to 1-1. Violence, they know that they just need to keep it up. As long as they're able to get a nice early blood kill, it will be pretty much in their favor from then on. ASP still going for the more defensive position in the middle part of the map. Now, if you are able to capture the relay, not staying in the middle part of the map, but just at least staying at the edges of the maps is, my personal opinion, the best idea to do. You can take a bit more cover at the edges of the map. There's also like banisters and different heights you can go to, which can confuse the enemy. And we do see for the 3rd time, ASP is able to capture that relay. But will having that relay captured really help them out too much at this point? It is now a 1v3 situation, looking for that final player. It looks like Odahu is able to find him and take him down, meaning that Odahu will have brought his team to round number did make his team win round number 3, and we are on round 4 for our Rush Finals. If Violence wins one more of these right here, that will be it, and they will be the champions for the day. They will have retained their performance crown, but if not, we will see ASP Nation crown the new kings. Violence not trying to be as aggressive as before, but still just peeking for us for some slight kills. Does need to be careful. We already see a kill going towards Violence, but we see that traded back by Winty on Vivi. Line picking up a kill on Tanyaka. just the use of the heavies in these close range situations is quite good. Just the amount of damage it can do is very, very powerful, especially at close range. Now that Violence has a certain lead over these ASP members, Violence might get a bit more aggressive. They might try to push in, but we do see one just capturing the relay. Now it's up to these two members right here to try to finish off the remaining 3 members of Violence. Keep in mind, they need to capture the relay in 30 seconds, or else it will be all over for them, or Violence will be retaining the championship title for today. Will Violence be able to retain it, or will we see these two players on ASP dive in, try to get the final push onto that point? Looks like they're going to be trying to make that final push onto the point right now. That's what the last thing they can do. They have 3 seconds to get on, but looks like that is not going to be the case. No one is able to get on the point in the final few seconds with the relay captured, and it looks like Violence will be our champions for our Go4 Modern Combat 5 Red Cup number 38. Congrats to them on the victory. It was well earned, and they do retain the championship title from last week as well. Very, very good job to Violence. Very, very good job to ASP. ASP pressuring Violence, the retaining champions, to a position like this where they possibly could have lost. It took the rush game mode for Violence to win this match, and they were able to do it. Maybe ASP not as used to the rush game mode as Violence. Violence maybe used to these higher stress situation games. But it doesn't matter in the end. In the end, we only have one winner, and that winner is Violence. ASP Nation did a good job. However, that will be it for their run this week. Let's also quickly take a look and see if we have our 3rd place winner for today as well, just so we could see exactly what the order of the scoreboard is. Violence being our winners for today. It looks like Armed Sisters is going to be our 3rd place winner for today as well. So Violence, ASP Nation, then Armed Sisters, our top 3 teams for this cup. Congrats to all the teams who did play today. You all tried your hardest, and we did see some pretty intense gameplay for the most part. We will be closing off our Twitch giveaway in a few short moments, at least nearing the end part of the stream after I do my closing comments. So make sure you are typing in #final on our Twitch page. I'll quickly type in the Twitch page on YouTube so you guys can head over there if you haven't already. All you need to do is type in #final on our Twitch page for a chance to win those 500 credits. And let me start with the closing remarks. Thank you guys so much for watching today's Go4 Modern Combat 5 Red Cup number 38. I know it was kind of long, especially nearing the end part when we were getting to the finals. The teams pushing into sudden death, pushing into those rush finals. But it did make it a bit more interesting to see, even though it did take some time to get set up. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy today's broadcast for our Red Cup. We will be back again next week with our Red Cup if you guys want to see similar teams battling it out. And we will also be streaming later on this evening. The difference with this evening is I'm going to actually have my partner with me, Counterfeit. He's going to be here as well, so it's going to be quite great. We will be streaming later on in about an hour 30 on our channel, so make sure you do follow us so you do get notifications for that. We will also be doing giveaways for credits there as well, so if you did not have a chance to win credits today, do not worry, there are still 4 more chances later on, not including the Twitch one that is going to be going on in a few short moments. Anyways, I will be around to most of the chats after the stream, so if you have any comments, questions, concerns, please do feel free to type them in the chat. I'll try my best to respond to as many people as possible. And now it is time to draw our final winner for today for the Red Cup. Who is going to be our Red Cup giveaway winner? our Red Cup giveaway winner is going to be Seth VP. Seth VP, congratulations on being our winner for today. All you need to do is post your dog tag into the chat, post your platform into the chat as well if you are still here. If he is not here, in about 2 minutes after, I will redraw, but I will just type it in the chat at that point, since we are going to be having the stream finished by then. And now we are going to be ending the stream. Like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy the broadcast. That is all for now. Make sure to catch us later on our Blue Cup in an hour and 30 minutes. This is Hacks, and I will see you next time. Peace.